Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I'm going to be talking to you about the Felstone field farming location in Western Plaguelands. So this is probably the lowest level farming location that is still very good to do and still drops rune cloth in the game. This is arguably one of my favorite farming locations. I'll show you the location on the map, which is right here. The same mobs that spawn in Felstone field also spawn down here at the Sorrow Hill, which is like the Alliance's version of Felstone Field. It's also one of the best AoE grinding locations for people 50 to, I think, like 55, somewhere in there. So if this area, if you're Alliance, go to Sorrow Hill. If you're Horde, you can do Felstone Field. And the reason this location is so good is because the enemies here are so squishy, and they drop rune cloth. They drop basically the same amount of rune cloth that you'll get from the enemies in Anderhall and even some of the level 60 enemies. Throughout Felstone Field, they're extremely spaced out, as you can see. You can fight them all in single pulls except for a few select areas. Like over here, you'll fight the Scarlet enemies in a little group. Inside the barn, you'll find a group of the undead, and inside this house, you'll also find a group of undead, which are kind of hard to get as singles. Also, inside of this building, chests very commonly spawn. It's you can usually see them from outside. Sometimes one spawns like right over here behind this wall, and then there's also one that spawns on the second floor in the bedroom where the quest begins. At each of these fields, there's a quest you can do, unrelated to the cauldron. The cauldron is also something else you can do, but there's like a side quest at each of these fields that usually begins in the house or somewhere in the immediate area. Now, I'll show you the cauldron. There's, after you do the cauldron quest as Horde, you can also do an additional quest here for, I'm pretty sure, a buff. As you can see the reagents there. It's up to you if you would like to do that. It's optional, of course. And it's going to cost you some of the money that you're farming, so it's up to you. Now, the last thing I can tell you about this location is Argent Dawn reputation, which is kind of a no-brainer. Where your Argent Dawn commission, and these guys will drop minions, Argent Dawn stones, Scourge stones, there you go. These, 20 of them will get you 20 of them will get you 50 reputation, 25 for turning in the quest, and then 25 for using the item that the quest gives you. Once you hit, I'm pretty sure, Revered, these mobs will stop giving you Argent Dawn reputation. Until then, you'll get 5 Argent Dawn reputation per kill. So this location is even better until that time, at which point it'll drop in value a little bit due to the fact that you won't be able to get reputation here anymore. For the most part, the only people that will want to farm here are those that are dramatically under-geared. If you just got level 60, you're still in a full set of greens, this location is pretty good for you. Or if you're leveling up to 60 and you want to make money while leveling and while grinding, this location also extremely recommended. You won't be able to find any mines here if you're a miner. Typically nothing spawns around here. However, if you're an herbalist, Arthas Tears, Dreamfoil, and Plague Bloom will all spawn in the area for you to grab. And that's basically all there is to this location. Once again, it's an extremely easy location, which will make it very profitable for those who are under-geared. If you're geared, find a better location. There's plenty more out there. Check my website for all of the locations that I would recommend. And that's basically all there is to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you around the next one.